Here at the mouth of the River Bandon in Cork, this Georgian country house was, for 25 years, the creative studio and spiritual haven of a famous American mezzo-soprano. She's gone now, but she left her keys behind, as agent Eileen Neville will explain.
So the name of the property is Ballywilliam House. We're located just 5 minutes outside Kinsale. In 1995, the singer-songwriter Tori Amos bought the property, and she converted one of the rooms in the basement into a recording studio. Now, unfortunately, that's no longer there. However, we are very lucky to have one of her pianos where she wrote a lot of her music.
You're probably humming the Armand van Helden remix of Professional Widow right now. But that's only part of Tori's story. Here's journalist Kieran O'Mahony.
Tori came to prominence there in the mid-90s. She's a classical trained piano player, singer-songwriter, famous for songs like Cornflake Girl. When she moved here in 1995, bought the house, and she also recorded her 12th album here as well. I think she was, I suppose, maybe captured by, the spirituality of the place and the fact that her dad is Scottish-Irish as well. The sheer beauty of the place as well is probably a reason why she came here. And you've got the Bandon River just outside her window, which is fantastic as well, yeah. The minute she moved in, it became sort of a haven, for artists, and people were coming here when she wasn't here. There were plenty of other artists coming and going, and they'd have outdoor bonfires outside in the stunning setting. So it was a real, I suppose, a hub of creativity, really, yeah.
Even when she was around, Tori Amos was this locality's best-kept secret.
She was a regular visit to Kinsale and, would do her shopping and eat out. But, I suppose what the great thing about Kinsale is that people let her get on with her business and nobody really bothered her. Tori was always polite, great to the staff, and just did her own thing. And I suppose that's the attraction of living in a place like here.
She said it broke her heart to see the place go. But Tori sold up in 2019 for just under 1.2 million. Since then, Ballywilliam House has been fully restored by the current owners. Like most of the interested buyers, they don't live here.
So interestingly, the buyers that we've had looking at the property are mainly coming internationally. So a lot from America, some from the UK, and in fact I have someone flying in from Singapore. The property's been on the market for 4 weeks. There's been a number of expatriates looking to move home. We actually did a virtual viewing last week with a buyer that's in LA. Coming into the dining room now, we have these incredible windows. We do a lot more virtual tours, so it's now nearly commonplace, which is ideal if you're on the other side of the world and you want to see a property before coming over. So it's pretty easy. You literally just FaceTime the person, turn it around, and go into each room. And then we have this spectacular view. Now, most of the time, we'll actually have video footage on our website, but they want to see inside a particular room, or they might want to walk over to a window to see a particular view, and that's actually ideal. So we can literally walk over, change the angle, and they can hear and feel a bit more of what the property's like.
This is the same house that Tori Amos lived in, only more so, because every square inch of the place has been upgraded and reconditioned.
The property is over 4,500 square feet, on 2.4 acres with 8 bedrooms. Beautiful reception room, kitchen and dining room, all facing over the River Bandon. Our vendor is based in the UK with very strong Irish roots. They have bought this property in 2019 and, as you can see, has done a huge job to it, and I think is looking for their next project, their next adventure. They restored the property throughout, redecorating every room, paying attention to the original features, such as the shutters, the windows, the high ceilings, the candelabra staircase, and then also focusing on the basement, which required quite a little bit of work with tanking and that type of thing for damp proofing, etc.
Add in the terraced lawns, ample parking, and a pair of luxury gazebos, and you've got one of the most scenic, high-end Airbnbs in this part of Cork, which is what this place has been for the last 3 years.
For me, the most outstanding features, hard to say, it's the location, it's the view, it's the property being steeped in history. It's having a property which was built in 1816, however, having the modern conveniences of 2023. The property itself was fully restored, down to the brickwork. And as a result, the new purchaser has nothing to do. fact that you have spectacular views from every room. Even in the grounds itself, you have 2 separate areas for entertaining. So you have down by the river, where you have this amazing cabana, ideal for entertaining. And then to the rear, we have the same cabana overlooking the grounds. Most of the buyers looking at this type of property are thinking of it as a family home. However, there is a certain section who would also like to use it as potentially a summer home. And when they're not here, they can potentially rent it out. So it has the best of both worlds.
Eileen knows all about the charm of Ballywilliam House because she's experienced that charm at first hand.
I've been very fortunate to have been invited to a dinner party here once, which was amazing. We had it in this room, and it was overlooking the river at night. The dining room was absolutely stunning, candles throughout, and a beautiful table set for 20. So yeah, it was spectacular. The price of the property is €2 million. I'd buy it tomorrow if I had the money. Happy days.